Yeah, I don't trust niggas, but as far as I can throw 'em, nigga out.
What's the deal? It's AZ Chike from South Central Los Angeles, right here with Vibe Magazine. The song What X2, it was just a fun record. You know what I'm saying? I did it in the same month I did Peekaboo when I worked with Kendrick, and before I was signed with Warner, I went in with a plan already. So that song was already in the chamber, ready to go, and it just worked out very well. The video crazy. We had the old school Rolls Royce from like 1960. The Rolls Royce got like little cabinets in the back. For some odd reason, dude had a fresh bottle of Don Julio Reposado in the back. I don't know, maybe that was his little party favors, but it was just super dope, man. I had rented like a baby goat to come through. It was shitting his little pellets all over the place, and you know what I mean? We was feeding it. It was just a real dope experience, just like, my first, me and Warner's first project together, So it was great. Yeah, looking back, what I'm a hope that I put in this moment is just being, artistic as possible, creative as possible, letting the art live and elevating and making it look cool. You understand what I'm saying? And showing the ones after, or even the ones beside me, that it's all right. It's actually the best thing to do to be cool. I mean, to be artsy and creative, and you can still throw your gangster shit on there, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like today, at least on the West Coast, it's more cool to be gangster and crash out, and you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I love that shit too, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I don't feel like, creating art is not enough light shedding on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody putting switches on the blicks and da-da-da-da-da, and there's no thought being put into these album rollouts, these covers. Like, niggas they shooting videos on the block every day. Like, that shit get boring. Like, nigga, take your time. Like, music is powerful. It's a strong thing. And a lot of these niggas on the West, like, it's changing their lives. It's feeding their families. Niggas is buying condos downtown, and you telling me you doing all that and you still want to shoot videos in little whoop-de-whoop garage? You know what I'm saying? Like, so my thing, I want to make sure I impact and make it cool again, to be creative, to take your time and really stump down on this shit. And I'm gonna show them that you can still be gangster. You can still, put that pressure on a nigga and let them know this is not to be played with, but at the same time, enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? For real. As far as just like the breakout moment with Peekaboo and, gaining all the new fans, it's honestly an amazing experience. You know what I mean? Again, I think I said it before, it just feel like everything is supposed to be. You know what I mean? I'm not nervous. I don't feel misplaced. If anything, I want to be as transparent as possible with the new fans, that, I'm not like gimmicky, and you know what I'm saying, or I do truly do like thrive off the support, like off the fans and support. Like, that's what I really do it for. Like, I just did Rolling Loud, and man, like, I was just telling my manager, like seeing the crowd, what they do, I feed off of that. But it was such a big crowd. It was certain parts of the songs, certain songs that I didn't see. Like, I'm like, damn, I didn't peep the feedback. But when I got on Instagram and I seen the videos I was tagged in, I'm like, no, they was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit, like, it really do it for me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Meeting all these different people and them telling me I inspire them. So, with the responsibility of something like being featured on Kendrick Lamar's latest album and getting all these new fans, I feel like I'm very up for the task. They was dope. You know what I'm saying? He was super free. He was super free, like hella grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, and I feel like if you didn't know who he was or what had just happened, you couldn't tell. If you just seen him on the street, you would think he's just some regular, like, happy dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's super grounded, and I admired that the most about him. You know what I'm saying? As far as just, how impactful he has been on my life these past few months, like, in a humongous way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a humongous way, man. He just make me more responsible, more on my P's and Q's, and you know, he make integrity look cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right to have your shit together. It's great. You don't gotta be on the internet with the monkey shit. You ain't gotta be in the club every night. It's cool to be on your grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be in love. It's cool to have one girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just all that, bro. Like that. Like, he's really like, you know, like the tip of the iceberg for me type situation. And I remember, like, you know, talking to him the day my last single dropped, WX2. He called me that morning, and I hadn't talked to him. I was waiting to talk to him to thank him for the Super Bowl, you know. And before I get to thank him for the Super Bowl, he just started going up about the single, like, that shit is hard. Like, he like, bro, you know how to say the shit niggas think. Like, he like, niggas might know how to say it, but they don't know how to say it like how you say it. You know what I'm saying? He like, what I like about you the most is that you focus. You got all the focus you need right now. And, you know, he's giving me all this reassurance that, you know, it's keeping me moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So outside of just that one moment of me actually being with him, every time I talk to him, it's a boost. You know what I mean? A super boost. One of my intros off my last project called Spooky Summer. Intro is a good description of me. Burn Rubber Again is a good description of me. That's the first song that like put me on the map in 2017. I think it's at like 40 million streams alone on Spotify now. Like that's the one that like put me on the map. I will also say Trouble in Paradise. Trouble in Paradise is on the same album as Intro, Spooky Summer. The Spooky Summer album. Trouble in Paradise, that was like one of my first like vulnerable songs where I'm like talking about my life and what I'm going through. I think that'll paint a great picture of me. Love Your Weapons as well. That's a single. I think some of the newer fans know that one. But yeah, those songs right there, 100%. Those, you'll get the gist of me all. And Big Dog featuring Mike Sherm. Yeah. I don't want to rush that. I don't want to rush the rollout. You know, I want to make sure when it drop, it sting and it stay. You know what I'm saying? But it will be new music coming out. We definitely, you know, I got strong singles. I just left the studio like 2 weeks ago. The next record would definitely be like on like the softer side, some for the girls, some love joints. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time for that. And I'm super excited. I'm super confident. And you know, I'm head down, just moving forward. And yeah, I think like Brown, like from here to July, it should be very interesting.